Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Miss Danielle at the Grand Ledge Area District Library. I'm here today to do a story time about sharing and kindness. Those are some big words. We're going to find out what they mean today. Mama Panya's Pancakes, a village tale from Kenya. Written by Mary and Rich Chamberlain, illustrated by Julia Carnes. Published by Barefoot Books. Mama Panya sang as she kicked sand with her bare foot, dousing the breakfast fire. Adika, hurry up, she called cheerfully. Today...
Sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
So if are you gonna have it out like that?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I didn't know how far out I was gonna go.
What feels the most comfortable for you? Is that comfortable for you? Okay, perfect. All right, so we'll start that again.
Okay.
All right, video recording in 3, 2, 1.
Mama Panya's Pancake, a village tale from Kenya, written by Mary and Rich Chamberlain, illustrated by Julia Carnes, published by Barefoot Books. Mama Panya sang as she kicked sand with her bare feet, dousing the breakfast fire. Adika, hurry up, she called cheerfully. Today we go to market. Surprise! I'm one step ahead of you, Mama. Adika stood in the doorway, dressed in his finest shirt and cleanest shorts. I'm ready. Now Mama Panya had to hurry. After sorting her pots, gathering her big bag, and slipping her feet into her sandals, Mama Panya called, I'm ready too, Adika. Where are you? Here I am, Mama, 2 steps ahead of you. He sat under the baboa tree, Mama Panya's walking stick in hand. Why, yes you are. She accepted the stick and led them down the road. What will you get at the market, Mama? Oh, a little bit and a little bit more. Are you making pancakes today, Mama? You are a smart one. I guess I can't surprise you. Yay! How many pancakes will you make? Mama fingered 2 coins folded in the cloth around her waist. A little bit and a little bit more. Rounding the corner, they saw Mzee Adolo sitting by the river. Habari za abuhi, Mama said softly so she wouldn't chase away the fish. Adika blurted out, We're having pancakes tonight. Please come. Adika, Mama whispered in his ear. Mzee Adolo waved back, saying, Asante sana, I'll be there. Mama quickened her pace. We had to invite Mzee, Adika said. He's our oldest friend. Hurry up, you're a few steps behind, Mama replied. Look, Mama, it's Suwandi and Naaman, Adika's friends, trapped along reeds on the thighs of their cattle, moving them along. I'll be just a few steps ahead. Wait, Adika, Mama called. Mama hadn't gone too far before he returned. They'd be happy to come, Adika panted. Mama Panya frowned, thinking about the coins in her wrap. Oh, how many people will that be? Well, let's see. Sawandi, Naaman, you and me, Adika counted, and Mzee Adolo. That's only 5. Aye, how many pancakes do you think I can make today, son? I'm 1 step ahead of you, Mama. You'll have a little bit and a little bit more, and that's enough. At the market, there were many buyers and sellers trading fruits, spices, and vegetables. Adika spotted his school friend Gamila at her plantain stand. Mama, pancakes are her favorite. Now, don't you? And before she could finish, he ran to greet her. Mama tried to catch up, arriving just in time to hear, You will come, won't you? Of course, Gamila replied. Mama shot a glare at Adika and quickly grabbed his hand, whisking him away. Mama, we'll be able to stretch the flour. Aye, how much do you think I can stretch flour, son? Adika waved his hand in the air. Oh, a little bit and a little bit more. At the flower stand, Mama said, Adika, you sit here. After greeting Bibi and Bazwana Zawina, Mama asked, What can you give me for my money? She offered the larger of the 2 coins to Bibi Zawina, who scooped a cup of flour into a piece of brown paper. Adika popped up, Mama's making pancakes today. Can you come? Oh, how wonderful! I think I can give you a little bit more for that coin. Bwana Zuwina put a second cup onto the paper and then tied it up with a string. We'll see you later. Mama tucked the package into her bag. Ay, ay, ay. You and I will be lucky to share half a pancake. But Mama, we have a little bit and a little bit more. Come, Adika, keep up with me. We may have just enough left for a small chili pepper. Leave it to me, Mama. I'll get a good one. No, Adika, she cried out, but he ran ahead to Rafiki Kaya's spice table. Mama got there just in time to hear, Mama's making pancakes tonight. Can you come? I'd love to, Kaya exclaimed. She grabbed the coin from Mama's hand and replaced it with the plumpest pepper. That's just enough. Thanks for inviting me. Mama just sighed. They headed home. How many people did we invite for pancakes tonight? Adika, skipping 2 steps ahead, sang his reply, All of our friends, Mama. Mama piled small twigs and sticks into the fire pit. Adika ran to fetch a pail of water. Mama crushed the chili pepper in a pot while Adika added some water. She stirred in all the flour, seeing there would be none to spare. Mama poured a dollop into the oil pan and on the fire. Sawandi and Naaman were the first to arrive, shouting, Hodi! Adika called Caribou to welcome them. They carried 2 leather drinking gourds filled with milk and a small pail of butter. Mama Panya, we have extra from our cattle. Mazio Dolo came soon after. Old Man River has given us 3 fish today. Gamila arrived with a plantain bunch perched on her head. They go very well with pancakes. Bibi and Bwana Zuwina brought a package filled with more flour and handed it to Adika. Store this away for later. When Rafiki Kaya arrived, she brought handfuls of salt and cardamom spice along with her thumb piano. The feast began, and they sat under the baboa tree to eat Mama Panya's pancakes. Afterward, Kayla played the thumb piano and Mazi Odolo sang slightly off-key. Adika whispered with a gleam in his eye and a smile on his face, I know you will make pancakes again soon, Mama. She smiled, Yes, Adika, you're 1 step ahead of me. The end. Now I'm going to teach you a song that has to do with sharing and helping.
Actually, let's stop.
Let's stop.
Count 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
That will be the restart.
Okay, so do that again?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
All right. Take 2 video recording in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, boys and girls. It's me, Miss Danielle from the Grand Ledge Area District Library. I'm here today for a really fun story time about sharing and kindness. For our song today, we're going to learn a really cool song called Sharing Our Toys with Our Friends. That's interesting, isn't it? Sometimes it's hard to share, but this song will teach us how. So when it comes to sharing, we're going to do this for the word sharing. And there's some other terms in there that we might need to do some actions. There's a rake. We're going to rake the leaves. And there's one about doing chores, and I thought we would pretend we were washing a dish for doing the chores. So 3 actions that we need to remember. Okay, and this is to the tune She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. It goes like this. Oh, it's time to share our toys with our friends. Oh, it's time to share our toys with our friends. Oh, it's time to share our toys. It's time to share our toys. It's time to share our toys with our friends. The next one's helping our mother with the chores. Oh, it's time to help our mother with the chores. Oh, it's time to help our mother with the chores. Oh, it's time to help our mother. It's time to help our mother. Oh, it's time to help our mother with the chores. And the last one is helping our father rake the leaves. Remember, we're raking. Oh, it's time to help our father rake the leaves. Oh, it's time to help our father rake the leaves. Oh, it's time to help our father. It's time to help our father. Oh, it's time to help our father rake the leaves. Good singing, boys and girls. Adika learned how to share and taught his mom in our last book about Mama Panya's pancakes. Now we're going to learn a little bit about our friend, The Little Engine That Could, by Waddy Piper. Illustrated by George and Doris Hauman and published by New York, Platt and Monk. Chug, 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 puff, puff, puff. Ding dong, the little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train, for she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were filled full of good things for boys and girls. There were toy animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls, dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads, and the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toy engines, airplanes, tops, jackknives, picture puzzle, books, and every kind of thing boys or girls could want. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges, red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk for their breakfasts, fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops and lollipops for after-meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all those good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without the wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let us ask him to help us. So the dolls and the toys cried out together, "Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broke down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the shiny new engine snorted, "I pull you? I am not a passenger engine. Or I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over the mountain with more cars than you could ever dream of. My train had sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining car where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and a parlor in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out of big plate glass windows. I pull the likes of you? Oh, indeed not." Off he steamed to the roundhouse where the engines live when they're not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then the little clown called out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here's another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big strong engine came to a stop. "Please, oh please, big engine," cried the dolls and the toys together. "Won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good little boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the big, strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train loaded with big machines over the mountain. These machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I am a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you." And the freight engine puffed off indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight engine is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our train is so little perhaps he can help us." So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the dingy, rusty old engine stopped. "Please, kind engine," cried all the dolls and toys together, "won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the rusty old engine sighed, "I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even so little a train as yours over the mountain. I cannot, I cannot, I cannot." And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging, "I cannot, I cannot. I cannot." Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Here is another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us." The very little engine came chug, chug, chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What is the matter, my friends?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and the toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine." "I'm not very big," said the little blue engine. "They use me only for switching trains in the yard. I have never been over the mountain." "But we must get over the mountain before the children awake," said all the dolls and the toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of the good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Then she said, "I think I can, I think I can, I think I can," and she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and pulled and pulled and tugged, and slowly, slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chug, chug went the little blue engine. "I think I can, I 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 think I can." Up, 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 faster and faster and faster the little engine climbed, until at last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. "Hooray, hooray!" cried the funny little clown and all the dolls and toys. "The good little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine." And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, "I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could." The end.